happening on Ghostwriter. The facts. First, the team is fighting. Mr. Fernandez crashed into Max's van. Lenny's mad at Alex and Gabby because she thinks their dad ran over Max's stuff on purpose. Alex and Gabby are mad at Lenny because Max is suing their dad. And Gabby's mad at Tina because Tina told a reporter Gabby's dad was driving like a madman. But one person is happy, Calvin Ferguson. He wants to bring the team down and figure out who Ghostwriter is. So, Jamal's trying to pull the team back together. So far, he's figured out that there probably was a guy who ran in front of Mr. Fernandez's truck and caused the accident. A thief with red hair who stole a painting by Jarvis O'Connor. And 3 more Jarvis O'Connor paintings have been stolen in the neighborhood. So Jamal called a rally to tell the team about the case. Now, here are some new facts from the last show. First, no one showed up for the rally because they were fighting, and Ghostwriter was too weak to send the message.
If we break up now, Ghostwriter might disappear forever.
Rob and Jamal write the team a letter to try to get them back together.
They're not listening, but maybe they'll read.
And some really weird stuff has been happening. Rob got a fake note in his locker from Ghostwriter.
Hey, wait a minute.
And the other kids on the team got notes too.
Hey, mine's from Tina. She wants to talk things out at 5:30.
But when they got there...
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
At first they were all pretty mad until they realized they'd been set up.
This is more than just a coincidence.
It's a dirty trick.
And the team gets back together.
Friends?
You got it.
But they have a big job to do. They have to deal with the person who sent the fake notes, find out who stole the paintings and ran in front of Mr. Fernandez's truck, and they have to bring Ghostwriter back.
Yeah!
Get a pencil in your casebook out and keep track of the clues, because the Ghostwriter team is back together and on the case.
Fine. Don't say anything. Just hear me out. The Ghostwriter team is history, but you shouldn't let that bother you because I'm about to offer you the opportunity of a lifetime. You're the strong, silent type. I like that. It means I could trust you to be on my team.
What team is that?
I'm starting a new Ghostwriter team, a better team, and I'm selecting you to be my first member. Just think about it, Rob. With my brilliance and your Ghostwriter connections, why, the 2 of us could run the school, the neighborhood, maybe even the entire city.
What'd you have in mind?
There's so much we could do with Ghostwriter helping us. We could send him to read test answers for us. He could write book reports for us. Why, we could get straight A's without lifting a finger.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention all the money we could make selling test answers. Then, once we're warmed up, we go right on TV game shows. Have Ghostwriter give us all the answers to all the questions. Why, we could win the car, the cash, the washer-dryer. So, are we a team? Together, we could change the future of life as we know it.
Sounds really tempting, Calvin.
Great.
But you see, I'm already on a team.
And here are a few of us right now.
What?
Did you actually think Rob would hook up with you?
I'll laugh all you want, Packer Hats. But I do know one thing. The name Ghostwriter?
Yeah, and that's about all you know.
Besides, Ghostwriter would never write to you.
Never say never, Pinheads. Never say never!
Hey, but he's writing us. I just don't understand what it means.
Daniel O'Connor. Doesn't he mean Jarvis O'Connor?
Yeah, all those stolen ads were painted by Jarvis O'Connor.
That's near here, but who's Daniel O'Connor?
I'll ask.
Mighty bright, mighty clean. Hey, that's one of the stolen ads.
And you see this? Ghostwriter must have read the name off an address label on a magazine, just like this one.
So Daniel O'Connor, whoever he is, might be the thief.
And the person who ran in front of my father's truck.
Do you think he might be related to Jarvis O'Connor?
Who cares who he's related to? We have his address. I say we go over there.
We can't just go over there, Alex. This guy's a criminal. Plus, we have to figure out who this guy is.
Hey, didn't Jamal say there was a book written about Jarvis O'Connor?
This is the book I was telling you about. Let's see what we can find out about Jarvis O'Connor. O'Connor kept most of his valuable paintings. By the end of his life, his collection was worth over $1 million. Right before he died, he sold them all. He gave all the money to charity, leaving his wife, Gretchen, and his son, Daniel, penniless.
Daniel O'Connor.
The thief is the artist's son.
Yeah.
Right.
But why would a son steal his own father's paintings?
Who knows? But I think we better call Lieutenant McQuaid and tell him about this. The police could drop a net, and we got him.
Yeah. Thanks, Lieutenant.
What did McQuaid say?
Well, they got a warrant to search Daniel O'Connor's house, but they still didn't find the paintings. His neighbors said he hasn't been home in a couple of days.
He's probably staying away because he knows the police are on to him.
Yeah, but McQuaid says that O'Connor is still in the area because there's been another Jarvis O'Connor painting stolen from a gallery near here. And the thief was a thin man with red hair, just like in all the other robberies.
This is so frustrating. We know who he is, we know where he lives, but we may never find him.
Yeah. Too bad they don't build a mousetrap for art thieves.
Hey, that's it.
What?
We lay a trap for O'Connor
How do we do that?
by making him think we have something that he wants.
The only thing we have that's worth anything is this store. If Max wins and we're forced to sell, then we'll have nothing.
Can I please go up to Lenny's for a few minutes? It's really important.
No, I don't want you associating with anybody in that family.
Eduardo, that's not fair.
What's unfair about asking my children to respect my wishes?
But what about their wishes? Aren't things bad enough around here? I think you should be happy that they worked out their problems with their friends. Go on, Alex, it's okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so what do we know so far? We know that Daniel O'Connor only steals paintings that his father did. So why don't we set a trap by saying that we have a Jarvis O'Connor painting? He'll probably show up and try to steal it.
Great idea, but how do we get in touch with Daniel?
And we don't have a Jarvis O'Connor painting. We don't need a real painting. We just have to make Daniel think that we have one. And we can get in touch with him if we advertise.
Yeah, it's a great way to catch somebody's attention.
We could put posters up all over the neighborhood. McQuaid says that O'Connor's still in the area.
And the police could be waiting for him when he shows up.
Right. So now what we have to do is think up an ad that's so tempting that Daniel won't be able to resist it.
What do we need to say?
Why don't we just say we have a Jarvis O'Connor painting?
That's what he wants, right?
Yeah, but that's not catchy enough. Ads have to use words that stick in your mind and make you think that the product is great.
How about Jarvis O'Connor? He puts a smile on your face.
Sounds good. But it doesn't say anything about the paintings. Hey, wait a minute. We want to make him think that the painting is real, right? And Ghostwriter told us all the paintings that he already has. So why don't we pretend like we have a painting that he doesn't have? Like this one. Sticky peanut butter, gobs of goobers in every bite.
Ew, goobers. Sounds like boogers.
Goobers is just another name for peanuts.
Okay, so how can we play with these words to make something catchy out of them?
Well, maybe we can say something about peanuts or peanut butter.
How about you'd butter come look at this painting?
Oh, I think I'm be sick.
Maybe not.
How about O'Connor's peanuttiest drawing ever?
Not bad.
I've got one.
You'd be nuts not to buy this original painting by Jarvis O'Connor. I like it. But it would sound better shorter.
We could split it up. The top could say, an original painting by Jarvis O'Connor for sale. And then on the bottom we could put, you'd be nuts not to buy it.
Great. And we'll put this picture in the center to make it look more convincing.
You got any paper? I can do the lettering.
And I'll run down to the stationery store to make a photocopy of the painting. Thought I'd never see this place again. Boy, it's great to be back.
It looks great.
If this doesn't nail Daniel O'Connor, nothing will.
I think your father and mine should be there when they catch him.
Yeah, so now Max can see that somebody did run in front of Papa's truck. Daniel O'Connor.
Wait a minute. The poster isn't finished yet. We haven't said where we want O'Connor to go to buy the painting.
Well, we better contact Lieutenant McQuaid before we try and set this thing up. Yes, sir. I know we should have consulted you first, but... Well, now that you're going ahead with our... the plan, can't we at least wait outside? We want Max and Mr. Fernandez to see the thief so they know that he's the one who caused the accident. No, sir, no, we won't be in the way, not at all. I promise. Yes, thank you, sir. Goodbye. Yes!
Now, will you please tell me why you brought me here?
You'll see.
How you doing, you guys?
Anything happen yet?
Yeah, our flyer worked. We just saw Daniel O'Connor go into the building just a minute ago. The police should be arresting him right now.
We did it. Yeah.
So where is this surprise? What is he doing here?
So this is your surprise?
Papa, if you just listen.
What's going on here?
Here they come.
Come on!
What is this, a cop show? Candid camera?
Papa, does he look familiar to you?
I think so.
This guy?
This is the guy that ran in front of Mr. Fernandez's truck. He's the reason why he swerved and hit all your instruments. So it really was an accident.
But how can you be sure that it was this guy?
He robbed my gallery the same day as the accident. My security guard chased him over to Cumberland Street.
And that was around the same time that you were loading the instruments into the van. I got a piece of the chase on videotape.
Did you run out into the street in front of a truck when you were running away?
Okay, yeah, I ran in front of his truck.
Did you see the accident?
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna stick around to pick up the pieces.
Why just steal those paintings?
They should have been mine in the first place. It all should have been mine. The money, the house. My father was loaded, and my father never gave me anything. Not even when he died. Well, I swore I'd get it all back someday.
Let's take him down to the station. Thanks, kids. I still don't know how you do it.
Yes. Thank you, kids. I'm very grateful you helped me get my painting back.
Whoa, you guys have gotten really good at this detective stuff.
Well, we had to prove that Mr. Fernandez was telling the truth.
Yeah, I guess you did. Well, listen, I am sorry that I accused you of trying to hit me on purpose. I was wrong.
Does that mean you'll drop the lawsuit?
I'd like to. I mean, I never wanted to sue you in the first place, Eduardo, but I still need $5,000 to replace my instruments, and this is the only way I know of getting the money. On the other hand, there has got to be another way to work this thing out if we just put our heads together. What if we split the difference? You pay half, and I pay half.
And no lawyers?
No lawyers. You pay when you can.
I suppose that sounds fair.
Okay.
I was very sorry to be causing... Oh, that doesn't sound right. I am to be reproached.
What's the matter, Papa? I am the one to be faulted for your troubles? What's this?
Trying to write a letter, all right?
To whom?
To Max. I want to tell him I'm sorry.
About the accident?
Not just the accident. I've complained about his music, I've made threats, and I didn't thank him properly. He was very generous about the way he settled the money problem. So I thought I'd write him a friendly letter.
That's a wonderful idea.
So you're writing a letter. What's the problem?
English is the problem. I know what I want to say in Spanish, but it doesn't sound right when I try to translate it.
Maybe I can help you. I read and write English a lot more than you do.
I can help you too. I'm the best speller in my class.
That's very kind, but no, this is between Max and me.
No, it's not just between Max and you. This affects all of us.
Why am I always outnumbered?
Okay, what do you want to say?
Well, I want to tell him I'm sorry, but there's so many ways to say it. No. I am desolate, I am discontented, I'm regretful.
Why don't you just say, I'm sorry?
Yeah, but is it correct in a letter? I want to sound respectful.
But you said you want this to be a friendly letter. You don't have to sound fancy or use big words.
Okay. Lamento haber sido tan... ¿Cómo se dice vulgar en inglés?
Rude.
Okay. I'm sorry I was so rude. Rude to you this afternoon. Then I want to say, I'm also sorry I destroyed your instruments.
That's good.
And the last thing I want to tell him is that I understand how hard it is for him, that he and I worry about the same things.
Yes, tell him that.
Yo sé lo difícil que es mantener una familia. I know how difficult it is to maintain a family. No?
Maintain? What does that mean?
To pay for food, to pay for clothing.
Maintain your family. You don't hear people say that too often in English.
How about support your family?
Support. S-U-P-P-O-R-T. Support.
To support a family.
That sounds wonderful, Eduardo. Why don't you finish by inviting Max and Lenny over to supper? If there's anything that makes good neighbors, it's my pollo guisado.
They could join us for dinner. Sincerely.
Read it, Papa.
Okay. Dear Max, I'm sorry I was so rude to you this afternoon. I'm also sorry I destroyed your instruments. I know how difficult it is to support a family. I'd be very pleased if you and Lenny could join us for dinner. Yeah, see, it says everything I wanted it to say. Good English, huh?
Muy bien, Papa.
Oh.
I'll get it. Who is it?
Eduardo Fernandez. Hi, Lenny. May I speak to your father, please?
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Was I playing too loud again?
no,
That
no.
thing's little, but I guess it puts out a lot of noise.
No, I didn't hear a sound. I just, I came up to give you this. I should go.
No. Wait. Thank you. This means a lot.
Good. It's a very interesting place you have here. I'm sorry, the only reason I ever came up here was to complain about your music.
And I'm sorry that I didn't believe you. I guess I just got a little crazy when I lost my instruments. If I'd been thinking clearly, I would have realized that you would never have done that on purpose. And I'm sorry that I disturbed you with my music.
And I accept your apology.
Well, you'll have a little peace and quiet anyway. For a while, I did order a new keyboard.
No, that's good. I hope the insurance money comes soon so that you can start playing again.
Lenny and I would love to come for dinner.
Yeah, just like us. We solved the mystery, got our dads to make up with each other, and the team's back together.
And we put Calvin in his place again.
Yeah, poor Calvin.
Come on, guys, don't laugh at him. He just wanted Ghostwriter for himself, that's all.
But he does know Ghostwriter's name, remember? Well, then it's a good thing that we are together. We can help keep Ghostwriter's secrets.
Yeah.
Let's do it. There.
And Ghostwriter will be our secret.
Hey, what's the matter with Ghostwriter?
Oh, no, he's fading again.
I thought we brought him back.
Maybe he's just playing.
Here, dance it. Don't be afraid, my children, but I must go.
What's he talking about? It must be some kind of joke.
He's probably going out to have some fun, and maybe he'll sneak into a movie and read the subtitles.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It is a joke, isn't it? You're kidding, right?
Someone is in danger. I must help.
I think he's serious.
This doesn't make any sense.
It's that worm, Calvin. Maybe he found out a way to get to him.
Hold it, guys. Let's try and stay calm about this. We'll just ask Ghostwriter to stay. Here, let me try.
Tell him.
Type, please. We're a team.
I don't want to go. But this feels very serious. What could be so serious?
Of course we'd help somebody in trouble. That's what the Ghostwriter team is all about.
That doesn't mean we want Ghostwriter to leave us.
Quick, ask him if he's coming back.
friend.
Don't blame it on Ghostwriter.
He said he'd be with us always. We'll bring him back. I know we can find a way.
But how?
Exercise your head. Right. Ghostwriter is brought to you in part by Nike,
Additional bucks that keep our team supreme come from public television viewers like you and me.
the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
The John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation,
the Pew Charitable Trusts,
and the U.S. Department of Education.
but you can't say it all in breath.
I bet you can.
You're not my friend, this is the end. Don't wanna be around you, don't wanna be around you. I can't forget the things you said, so forget I ever found you. Forget I ever found you. Now I know, and I see, you're not the friend I thought you'd be.
Read more about Ghostwriter and the Ghostwriter team in these Bantam books. Happening on Ghostwriter. The facts. First, the team is fighting. Mr. Fernandez crashed into Max's van. Lenny's mad at Alex and Gabby because she thinks their dad ran over Max's stuff on purpose. Alex and Gabby are mad at Lenny because Max is suing their dad. And Gabby's mad at Tina because Tina told a reporter Gabby's dad was driving like a madman. But one person is happy, Calvin Ferguson. He wants to bring the team down and figure out who Ghostwriter is. So, Jamal's trying to pull the team back together. So far, he's figured out that there probably was a guy who ran in front of Mr. Fernandez's truck and caused the accident. A thief with red hair who stole a painting by Jarvis O'Connor. And 3 more Jarvis O'Connor paintings have been stolen in the neighborhood. So Jamal called a rally to tell the team about the case. Now, here are some new facts from the last show. First, no one showed up for the rally because they were fighting, and Ghostwriter was too weak to send the message.
If we break up now, Ghostwriter might disappear forever.
Rob and Jamal write the team a letter to try to get them back together.
They're not listening, but maybe they'll read.
And some really weird stuff has been happening. Rob got a fake note in his locker from Ghostwriter.
Hey, wait a minute.
And the other kids on the team got notes too.
Hey, mine's from Tina. She wants to talk things out at 5:30.
But when they got there...
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
At first they were all pretty mad until they realized they'd been set up.
This is more than just a coincidence.
It's a dirty trick.
And the team gets back together.
Friends?
You got it.
But they have a big job to do. They have to deal with the person who sent the fake notes, find out who stole the paintings and ran in front of Mr. Fernandez's truck, and they have to bring Ghostwriter back.
Yeah!
Get a pencil in your casebook out and keep track of the clues, because the Ghostwriter team is back together and on the case.
Fine. Don't say anything. Just hear me out. The Ghostwriter team is history, but you shouldn't let that bother you because I'm about to offer you the opportunity of a lifetime. You're the strong, silent type. I like that. It means I could trust you to be on my team.
What team is that?
I'm starting a new Ghostwriter team, a better team, and I'm selecting you to be my first member. Just think about it, Rob. With my brilliance and your Ghostwriter connections, why the two of us could run the school, the neighborhood, maybe even the